Suppose that the quadratic x squared minus 2x minus 5 equals 0 has solutions p and q. Find the quadratic with solutions p out of q and q out of p. So what we can do here is, now if p and q are the solutions of a quadratic, so we can write as since p and q are solutions, so we can write x minus p multiplied by x minus q equals 0. So if we multiply this, remove the brackets, we'd get x squared, then we'd get minus bx, and then minus qx plus pq equals 0. So we get x squared minus p plus q times x plus pq equals 0. So when we do that, you see, so this is the form of the quadratic, which is x squared minus 2x minus 5 equals 0. So as we know that a quadratic format is ax squared plus bx plus c. So therefore, we can say that minus p plus q equals minus 2, or we can write p plus q equals 2, and the other is pq equals minus 5. So the next thing we do is, now the quadratic, we need to find the quadratic with solutions p out of q and q out of p. So we know that the sum, if we do the sum of the roots of this quadratic, so sum of the roots is p out of q plus q out of p, and that is p square plus q square divided by pq, and that is p square plus q square, or I can write it as p plus q whole square minus 2pq divided by pq. So that is minus 2 square. I get it from here. From here p plus q is minus 2, and or p plus q is 2, sorry, p plus q, so it's not minus 2, it should be 2. P plus q is 2, so it's 2 square minus 2 times minus 5 divided by pq, so minus 5. That equals 4 plus 10 is 14 out of 5 and minus. Okay, so that's the sum of the roots. Now we know the sum of the roots equals, and that equals b out of a, or minus b out of a, because sum of the roots equals minus b out of a. So we can write minus b out of a equals minus 14 out of 5. So therefore, so if I use it in another color, so therefore we say b is 14 and a is 5. Okay, now we know the product of the roots, and that is c out of a. So in this case it would be, and that equals pq divided by qp, and that is 1. So we know a is 5, so we put a is 5, so therefore we can write c out of 5 equals 1, and therefore c equals 5. So we know what a is, what b is, what c is, so therefore our the required quadratic would equal, instead of a, we just substitute the values. We put in 5x squared plus b is 14, so 14x plus 5 equals 0. And that's the answer.